Hello, and welcome to another episode of Writing in Cars with Books. I'm Jaclyn.
And I'm Phillip.
And today we are discussing Amazing Spider-Man, Spirits of the Earth by Charles Vess. This is a original graphic novel from 1990.
1990.
1990.
Back when we used to do original graphic novels. Or Marvel used to do original graphic novels.
So, basically, Peter Parker and Mary Jane take on Scotland.
This was back when they were married.
Okay, so the flap is very long. Should I just still read it?
Not the whole flap. Oh my
Okay.
God. Just read the part that's pertinent.
Okay. It goes into his whole origin. And
Right,
everything.
that's what I mean. Yeah,
Okay.
you can't.
Spirits of the Earth removes the Amazing Spider-Man from his usual stomping grounds of New York City's mean streets and plunks him down in Scotland's beautiful countryside. Like a spider torn from his web, he must adapt to an environment where there are no tall buildings from which to swing, and instead of earthbound supervillains, he must face supernatural forces that defy scientific logic. It all begins innocently enough. Words are hard.
They are.
It all begins innocently enough when returning home after dealing with a routine street crime, he discovers that his wife inherited a castle in Scotland.
It was more of a cottage.
It was a cottage.
It wasn't really a
That's not
castle.
right.
But, yeah.
Okay. Anyways, hopping the next jet to Europe, our heroes embark on what will soon be their second haunted honeymoon.
Bum, bum, bum.
Before the first night's over, Spidey encounters a homicidal ghost, angered townspeople, and members of the Hellfire Club. Then it gets worse. Will Spidey's European vacation be his last? The answer awaits in the pages of Spirits of the Earth by Charles Vess.
It is.
Even his description is wordy.
It's Charles Vess, man. Come on. Leave Charles alone.
Okay. Charles Vess is more of an artist than a writer.
Charles Vess is a national treasure.
I love the picture.
That's just because you used to only seeing him in Charlotte over the last
Yeah,
5,
last
6
10
years. Yeah.
And he's older. Yeah. So, I love how they inherit a cottage, but you don't see the cottage till the last page of the book.
It's pretty good. Yeah. I also like that too.
So, there's some family drama, not Peter and Mary Jane's family.
No.
Some family drama going down in Scotland. And you think it's ghosts and like lore, whatever. But really, it's this underground village of really angry people. And I thought it was interesting that their suits contrasted Spider-Man's suits.
It's the
That was an
Hellfire Club.
interesting choice.
It's the Hellfire Club, man.
They're blue and red, same colors.
Now, just for the purpose of this, some of the ghosts in here were, yes, created by the Hellfire Club, but there was supernatural events at play.
Yeah, because there's like a witch.
Because Maria and stuff.
Is that how you say her name?
Marie? Was Marie?
No, you have to say it
I
like
can't.
you're Scottish.
I can't say it like I'm Scottish because I'm not
Sorry.
Scottish.
I don't know.
I don't
Everything like Shorsha.
know.
It's probably not what you think in the pronunciation.
So he did the in here, like all the language is correct, and he just gave you what words mean.
The editor did. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it was the editor that did that. There's like little, oh, that's what that means.
That's what that means.
But
Because Charles Vess he actually went to Scotland. There's a whole piece in the back of this where he went to Scotland and then that's where all of the story came
this
from.
is Marie. I'm saying that wrong.
It's,
And
yeah,
Peter.
yeah.
But she's basically a witch. I'm gonna just call her that. The
Yeah.
townspeople really took to Mary Jane though because her aunt.
Her aunt was beloved, and then Mary Jane was a redhead.
Yeah, they really took to her. And of course, Peter can't sleep, so he puts on his suit and goes out into the night.
And this is a strong Mary Jane. This isn't one of those woe is me Mary Janes. This is one of those stories where she is one of the strong people. So.
They go to a city council meeting. So basically, everyone is under the impression that their houses are going to get bought bought and sold to this highest bidder, and they are using the ghosts to get rid of the people because they want to come from underground to live above ground again.
Right.
But I don't know why they can't just all live in harmony anyways, but whatever. It was this whole underground community. Okay.
Well, it was the Hellfire Club had built this thing underneath to make the ghost and all that, and they were there for minerals and stuff. That's what everything is always about. It's about money.
It's always about money.
It's about money.
But look at their blue suits. Sorry if I hate this book. It's a big book.
It's okay.
Their blue suits. Overall, what were your thoughts?
Well, I'm the one that got you to read the book. I enjoyed the book. I enjoyed the book in 1990. I enjoyed the book today.
It's definitely a lot slower than your normal Spider-Man story.
Right, because it's Peter's having to do more investigation stuff here instead of just punching people.
Yeah.
Like he's actually having to be an investigative, and he can't swing everywhere,
No.
so he's having to walk places to go investigate. So,
but because he couldn't swing everywhere, he had more webbing to tie in people.
It's true.
He didn't run out of
He
webbing.
didn't run out of webbing in this.
The underground community was very interesting, and then that wasn't exactly what I thought. Like that's twist.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a part of the old X-Men stuff. The Hellfire Club. This was back when Emma Frost was running the Hellfire Club. That was Emma Frost in that picture. When he was talking to the Hellfire Club, that's Emma Frost.
But then you have Larry and Mary Jane above ground, and she's doing her little ritual, and then an earthquake happens, and Peter breaks his arm.
Yeah. So basically, the Hellfire Club wants this land because it's like rich in minerals and stuff, because that's really what it is. And one of the townsfolk people basically betrays everyone, and because
it's his family right to do so.
Because whatever. And so like people's kids was kidnapped, a couple of people were killed, and they started doing all this ghost stuff to basically run people off their land that their family has lived there for centuries, and they were trying to run them off the land so they could just get it for nothing. But then the plans
were saying the castle is haunted.
Right. The plans were ruined when Peter and Mary Jane showed up, because Peter can't leave anything alone, especially when people start talking about ghosts and disappearing children.
Yeah.
Like disappearing children, and y'all just standing around doing nothing.
It's interesting that the castle's haunted, so you're really preventing tourism. So you're not bringing more money to your community. You're just trying to.
Well, they just want the underground minerals.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with people visiting.
No, but you would think they would want as much money as possible.
No, they want the thing that all rich people want, is they want to run people from their land. They want the land so they can get the mineral rights. That's all this story is.
But then the land underground goes kaput. But Peter saves the child.
He does.
The end.
Lots of death in here, though.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't see the cottage till the last page. And I'm like, why are y'all staying somewhere else when you have a cottage? I didn't understand that.
Maybe it was too far away or something out in the land. I don't know. They didn't really explain that, but they stayed they stayed in the middle of town to get, I guess it was to get the affairs in order.
Yeah, that's where they went to get their affairs in order.
And we don't really know how good the cottage was kept up.
Yeah. I was imagining a Hallmark movie where they go to fix up a cottage.
God, no. But yeah, this came out in 1990.
Here's Charles Vess
and
I love how he put together different pictures to make a panoramic.
Yeah.
It's cool.
And there's pictures that he took while he was over there that he obviously used for reference, because they're in this book.
Yeah. So he took I didn't read the ending because I just read the book and I didn't feel like it.
She meant the Charles Vess part, not the ending of the comic.
Yeah, the author's note.
Right,
I didn't
there.
read the author's note because it was
it was long.
really long.
Yeah.
And basically he goes on a trip and takes what he learned and puts it into the story.
Yep. So what did you think of the story? Like overall, what did you think?
I mean, it's a good Peter story.
We'll do what everyone else does. It's a scale of 1 to 5. Where do you put it?
A 3.
Okay.
it was slower and
I think that was the point.
a lot of inner monologue, not as much outer monologue. I'm used to outer monologue with Peter. He's just
Because he's
doing
not. Yeah, this
humor.
isn't a standard. I mean, this was one of those stories where Peter was completely taken out of his element.
Yeah.
But I think that's kind of the point of these stories, especially people who like Spider-Man, is you kind of pull him out of his element, and like you show that no matter what element he's in, he's still going to do the right thing.
Right? I think Ben always comes into play because one of the guys that got killed, he's like, of course, I couldn't save him, like I couldn't save Uncle Ben. It always comes back to Uncle Ben.
Right.
Everything he does.
Well, I mean,
everything.
Goes back to our conversation. That's why Uncle Ben's important.
He's like, I was too busy fighting the bad guys, and this guy gets killed.
Yep.
But the bad guys were really bad shots. They were like stormtroopers. They were just shooting, and they're killing each other.
Well, I mean, Spider-Man's just fast. Just fast, man. It's just fast.
I'll give it a 3.
Okay, that's all.
The art's really pretty. His landscapes. He's really good at landscapes. Sometimes Mary Jane's eyes would give me.
And Charles Vess does live in Virginia, so that's a plus.
Sometimes Mary Jane's eyes would just give me the creeps. Okay.
I mean.
But he knows Peter pretty well. He has really, really long quad muscles.
Has what?
Really long quad muscles.
Quad muscles.
And some of the poses, I was like, how is that anatomically correct?
It's a comic book.
It just took me a second.
It's like, come on, people.
But his landscapes are gorgeous. But a lot of the words are Peter's thoughts.
Right.
There's not a lot of dialogue.
No.
Because it's just him in the mountains.
Yeah, it's just.
Here's one of the ghosts. It's creepy.
He's a big ghost. He's a giant ghost.
He learned that there are holograms.
Right.
They were projecting from the castle.
Yeah. Sometimes Peter's slow on the uptake.
It's fine. Oh, and then you have this creepy guy making passes at Mary Jane.
Well, yeah.
And then she beats him in the pool.
Well, of course she does, because it's Mary Jane.
Yeah. Another interesting thing is Marie looking like Mary Jane at first glance. Yeah. It was interesting. Definitely different than anything we've read.
It's definitely a different Spider-Man story, but it's really good.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
What did you rate it out of 5?
I'll probably give it a 4
Okay.
out of 5.
Okay. So 3.5 stars.
I mean, the story holds up well. I mean, it's a story that, it came out in 1990. It's a story that, I mean, it really transcends time because the story is just a Spider-Man story. I think my only, and once again, it's a Spider-Man story, right? So I know where this is going. I think I would have liked something. The ending, because it's the Hellfire Club doing stuff, it kind of like it ends up like being like a Scooby-Doo mystery, right?
Yeah,
you uncover the person that's actually doing all this. Where I think I would have liked, even though there was mystical elements to this, I would have kind of liked to stay a little bit more with the lore.
That's what I was saying. You told me there was a lot of lore.
There's a lot of lore. There's a lot of lore in it, but like we know that fairies exist. We like, once again, a lot of stuff exists in here, but the fact is that the main villain in this was the Hellfire Club, and so it was they pulled the mask off.
I was expecting more lore, that it wasn't going to be a real human aspect to it.
Right. And like I said, it makes sense though, right? It's a Spider-Man book, so that's just how it's going to be at the end of the day. So that's my 4. Like a little bit more mystical element, even a mystical villain would have, but the Hellfire Club. But, hey.
Yeah, once you got a really close look at the ghosts, you're like, hey, these look like holograms.
Sorry. So.
Anyway.
Alrighty.
Amazing Spider-Man Spirits of the Earth by Charles Vess. It's a classic.
It is a classic.
This is a first printing too.
My original one. Signed by Charles Vess.
Oh yeah, it's signed. You can see it.
I can't really see it.
It's gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
That is all.
Yep.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.